Hello my beautiful friends. Today we're going to be talking about all things shiny and sparkly and amazing for the eyeballs. We are talking about the Loveluxebeauty Opalustrous pressed pigments. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on in. So if you are not already aware, Loveluxebeauty is an indie brand and they've been around for a while, and they usually come out with highlighters. They have a bunch of different highlighters to choose from on their website, but they recently started coming out with these products called the Opalustrous pressed pigments. And as you can see in the pans here, these are extremely shiny, extremely foiled and metallic, and almost chunky in a good way. And as you can see here, I actually have doubles of one of the shades, which I completely did by accident. I totally hit 2 instead of 1 when I was purchasing it, so that's my fault. But I'm not really upset about it because these are so freaking stunning, so I'm not really pressed about it. But the Opalustrous pressed pigments are $8 each, and they can be purchased from the Loveluxebeauty website. They are 26mm square pans, and you get 1.5 grams of product, so that is a normal standard eyeshadow size. Just like a MAC eyeshadow or a Makeup Geek eyeshadow, these are the exact same size, they're just in square pans. The shades consist of Influential, which is an icy rose, Flirt, which is a silver taupe, Icon, a white gold, GNO, a violet pink, Frenzy, a pale gold, Say My Name, a blackened blue-green, Shiverrr, a blue-violet, Untamed, a blackened pink-violet, I'm Weak, a golden taupe, and Profound, a pink bronze. So I currently have Frenzy, which is the pale gold, I'm Weak, which is the golden taupe, GNO, which is the pink violet, and Influential, which is this beautiful rosy golden shade. I do have this on my eyes today, and as you can see, there is a lot of shiny metallic goodness going on here, and all I have in my eyes right now is just a little bit of the NYX glitter glue with some of Frenzy pressed on top. Now in the pan, these look super chunky, and they look really foiled, and they almost kind of remind me of the Huda Beauty metallic shadows that are from her new palette, the new Nudes palette, where they have different multi-colors in the actual pan itself. They basically look like a bunch of different mishmashes of color kind of pressed into one pan. When I first got my Huda Beauty palette, I thought that they kind of reminded me of moldy cheese, which is disgusting, but honestly that's just what they reminded me of. But they are so metallic on the eyes and so shiny, and the Opalustrous pressed pigments from Loveluxebeauty are very similar in my opinion. So I got these guys in the mail about a week ago, and I've had enough time to test them out and to really get to know the formula. Now it only took Loveluxebeauty about 3 days to actually ship these to me and to get them to my mailbox, so I'm thoroughly impressed by that because sometimes brands will legit take like a month to ship things out. So they were really on it and they got it to me really fast. So let's talk about the formula. Obviously these look super chunky in the pan, and when I first got them I thought, these are gonna fall out if I pick them up and try to show you guys on camera. They don't look like they're pressed very hard into the pan, and I still kind of back that up. I mean, obviously they're not gonna just straight up fall out of the pan, but I feel like if I were to drop these, they would definitely break apart. These are not super hard pressed. They are pretty softly pressed, so if you go in with your finger a little bit too hard, you're gonna end up moving some of the product out of the pan, and it's not super easy to press them back in the pan. It can definitely be done, but these are sort of flaky in a way. So once you kind of remove it from the pan, it kind of needs to go on your eye or just go into the garbage or somewhere else, because you're not really going to be able to get that much product mixed back together into what you have going on in the pan already, and you're not really going to be able to press it back in. So when I apply these, I dip my finger in and I basically just tap right onto the product 1 or 2 times. You're definitely going to see some flaking kind of falling off because these are so softly pressed, but as you can see, I got some product under my finger here, and that is more than enough product. You do not need more than this for one of your eyes, and this will give you basically full pigmentation on one eye. And as you can see, I just tap my finger in there like 3 times, just very lightly, and that's the end result that you are gonna get on your eyeballs. I only put 1 layer of the actual shadow itself onto my eyes today, just on each eye. I just tap back into the pan 1 time for each eyeball, and that was more than enough. We have a lot of shine going on here. So I really don't suggest going in there and just digging your finger right into it, because you are gonna just disturb that product and you're basically just gonna waste it. So be very careful, tread very lightly. Less is more in this scenario, and I rarely say that because, you know, the more the merrier, the more sparkle on your eyeballs, the better, but I definitely suggest going in very cautiously when you are applying this. If you have really long nails, then I don't think this product is necessarily going to work the best for you unless you have one of those little silicone applicators that apply pressed glitters and they apply really kind of flaky products, if you will. Then I don't think that this will work out the best for you. I know that some brands have really inexpensive little silicone applicators. I think e.l.f. does, and I know that Real Techniques does as well, and I believe that will work with this product. I tested it out with a little teeny tiny Milani one that I have, have, and it definitely picked up the product a little bit, but it wasn't as much as my finger did. So if you can, I highly suggest applying this to your eyes with your finger. You are not going to be disappointed. Even though these are a little bit fussy and they're a little bit of a hassle to use, you will not be disappointed because of the payoff and the color and the pigmentation and the shine of these eyeshadows. They are phenomenally beautiful. To me, they are comparable, if not better, than the beautiful pressed metallics that are in the Huda Beauty New Nudes palette. I hadnn't really ever seen a formula like this until the Huda Beauty New Nude palette came out, and ever since then I've been wanting more shadows like that, so I think that Loveluxebeauty couldn't have chosen a better time to come out with these, because a lot of people have that palette or have been watching reviews on that palette and just want it or whatever. And these are really, really similar and comparable. I also really love the color selection that they decided to come out with here. They only have 10 shades, and I really hope that they expand on those 10 shades, but the 10 shades that they do have, they picked out really interesting colors. They have some neutral shades for the neutral lover if you just want something really shiny but not super colorful on your eyes. They definitely have you covered, but if you are into bright and beautiful and colored eyeshadow, they have you covered as well. My favorites out of the entire collection is GNO, which is the violet purple, of course. I mean, look at it. This color screams me. It is super metallic, it is super shiny, and it leans a little bit more pinky, if you will, but it has a beautiful cool toned purple shift. And I also really like the shade I'm Weak, which is this kind of silvery taupe. I think this is freaking beautiful on the eyes, and I wouldn't usually go for shades like this, but because of the metallic kind of sparkly feel to it, it has almost a sophisticated feel to it, but because it is so bright, it's still kind of my taste where I like really loud and out there eyeshadow, but it's a little bit more tame than the rest of them, but it just looks so elegant and put together when I put this on my eyes. So this is a super short review, but I just wanted to let you guys know about these products because I personally think that they are absolutely amazing. And I think that if you are into really bright and fun and super metallic and shiny things on your eyes, these are definitely the way to go. These are definitely going to be the star of the show when it comes to your eyeshadow look. If you want something that's a little bit more tame, a little bit more work appropriate, if you will, a little bit more toned down, these are not going to be it. These are definitely not going to be it. These are very, very bright and intense. But if you are like me and you like very loud and out there eyeshadow, these are perfect, and they're only $8 a piece, which is kind of a steal if you ask me, because I personally would pay out the butt to get shadows like this. I would pay good money to get high shine eyeshadows like this. They are surprisingly smooth, even though they look extra chunky in the pan, and they look even more chunky on your finger. Once you actually tap them onto the eyes, kind of smooth everything out, they just look like this really, really metallic but still smooth sheen on your eyes. And I'm really impressed by the pigmentation of these, by the shine, by the smoothness of them, even though they look super chunky. I think that Loveluxebeauty is onto something with this formula. I plan on picking up many more of these, and I really, really hope that they come out with an extension to this collection because these are damn good, and I cannot wait to pick up some more. But I really hope that this was helpful for you. If you've been eyeballing these guys, if you saw them on Indie Mood, or if you saw them online, let me know if you've been wanting to pick them up, because I think these are absolutely phenomenal, and I hope this was helpful for you in your decision-making process. If it was, please let me know down in the comments, and let me know if you own any of them already. But with that being said, that is going to be wrapping up this video. I do hope that you consider subscribing if you have not already, and if you enjoyed the video and you found it helpful, I would absolutely love it if you gave me a big old thumbs up and turned on the notification bell to know when I'm posting. But I hope that you are having an absolutely amazing and beautiful day wherever you are, and thank you so much for spending your time here today. I hope to see you next time. Bye!